Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Automation Hub Sathak, and today I'm going to post a wonderful video on YouTube related to post increment and pre-increment operators in Java, which is a little confusing, but if you understand the logic, I don't think you will find any problem. Even since childhood, like in our school days when we started learning C, C++, and even in our college days, this there have been a lot of questions on post increment, pre-increment, and you know, it has complicated us. So today I will tell you something very simplistic, and it is very easy, so you will not face any problems further. So today's topic is about increment and decrement operators. So we generally have into four different sections: post increment, that is the operand which is incrementing after the initialization of the variable, and then the pre-increment, like first the operands are added and then the variable is there. Similarly, in case of post decrement and pre-decrement. Okay, so now let's open our Eclipse and learn this using a logic, because I this cannot be a theory. Okay, so let's go to Eclipse. I have written a complicated Java program here which will describe wonderfully about the pre-increment and post-increment and decrement and post-decrement operators. But before we jump into this, let's design a very simple Java program which will just tell us what exactly it is. So I have created a package here in our Learning Java project. I have created a package increment decrement, and I am creating a new class. I'm mentioning the same name, increment underscore decrement. This is our class name. Okay, I'll select the main method. I'll click on finish. Okay, so let me teach you very simplistically how this is going to be very easy. So let's say, for example, you declare a value int I is equal to 1. Okay, so you made it 1. Now you declare another value int j, and you mention it as I plus plus. Okay, now you mention another value int. Okay, let's not go for the third variable. So what we'll do is we'll print the value of j. Okay, and then we'll print the value of I also, I. So what will be the value of j? Generally what people will think, that since I is equal to 1, here I plus plus will become 1 plus 1 2, so j will become 2, and I anyways has become 2, so answer will be 2 2. No, it is not the case. Here answer will not be 2 2, answer will be 1 and 2. See, answer is 1 and answer is 2. Why this? Let me tell you how you'll actually understand if you are a novice or you are coming for the first time. See, int I equal to 1. Obviously here the value of I is 1. This is clear. There is no confusion. Now what happens here? Here the value of j. Okay, first I'll write the value of I. Here the value of I is 2, but the value of j is 1. Now what is this? Here many people get confused. This, okay, let me come down here. I plus plus is a post increment operator, or it is a post increment logic. So what happens here is, when j is equated to I plus plus, what happens is it takes the value of I first, I only, and it ignores plus plus. So it ignores plus plus. It does not take plus plus. Why? Because it is a post increment. So in the post increment, what happens is I comes first. So j will take the value of I. It will ignore this plus plus operand here. It will not consider this. So what it will print is, so but there is one more thing. but the value of I changes. It uses the plus plus as plus 1. So j becomes, so j is 1 and I becomes 2. That is the beauty of this particular program. So I hope you understood this. Now if I run this, it is showing 1 and 2. Now let me do a small thing. What I'll do is, instead of I equal to instead of j equal to I plus plus, what I'll do is I'll change this to plus plus I. So now in this case, here the value of I will become 2, because plus plus I or I plus plus, the value of I will increment because you are adding plus plus I or I plus plus, doesn't matter, it will increment. But here the value of j is again, it will become 2. You know why? So what it takes? It takes plus plus, because they come in the, because see, anything is evaluated from left to right, so it sees an increment immediately. Okay, and I value is, it increments it takes the incremented form first. Okay, plus plus, okay, incremented by 1. And what is the incrementation operator it is acting on? That is I. So I plus 1 plus I here is 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So j becomes 2. That is what the simple factor of I plus plus and plus plus I. So if you run the program, I will be 2 and j will be 2. Okay, something happened. Okay, I forgot the. See, it becomes 2 and 2. So it is very, very easy. There is no, okay, what I'll do is I'll increase the font. Maybe you will not able to see or something. Go to Java, appearance, colors and fonts, text font, edit. I'll make it 16. Okay, apply and close. So now you can see this is very, very simple. There is no complication here. It is absolutely simple. So now let's try something else. Okay, let's say now we'll do the decrement part. Okay, let's say int a is equal to 100. Okay, int b is equal to a minus minus. Okay, understood? So print the value of a as well as print the value of b. So what will be the answer? Okay, let me mark this as uh, purely, okay, I have totally commented this whole section. I'm not deleting, I'm just commenting it. So here we have initialized a value a equal to 100, b is equal to a minus minus, and we are printing the value of a and b. So as per the logic, when we run the code, the value of a becomes 99 and b becomes 100. Why so? See, again we'll come here. Here the value of a is 100. As you have declared, you have initialized, this remains the same. Now, this is the funny part. What is a minus minus? A minus minus mein what comes first? A comes first and then minus minus. So operator comes later. So the decrement operator comes later. So this is an example of a post decrement. So what happens in post? In post, this value which equates to this operator, decrement operator. So what it will do, since it is a post, it will take only this much. Okay, it will take this much. Minus minus it will ignore. B will not be responsible for minus minus, because why? Because it wants a value to it. It got the value 100, it comes out. It is not bothered about minus minus. So it ignores it completely. So here the value of B is 100. Why? Because it will consider this part only, b equal to a is 100, so b becomes 100. Simple. It doesn't consider this because it comes later. Now but here a will become 99. Why? Becomes, because see, 100, a associates a minus minus, so a, the latest value of a is a minus minus, so a will become 199 now, because it will subtract minus 1. Okay, minus minus is a, nothing but minus 1, so it becomes 99. So the latest value of a is 99, and this is what it prints, and the latest, and b anyways is equating to only this much, so it is coming out 100. Now I will do one thing. I will now do a pre-decrement situation here. I will remove a from here and I'll put a here. So now this is what? So this is a pre-decrement operator now. Now we are using the pre-decrement logic. So what happens is B B will now take the whole thing into picture. B cannot just say ki, okay, A is here, so I, since A was here before, it was only taking B equal to A and it was ignoring minus minus or plus plus. But when the pre-decrement logic comes into picture, the whole thing needs to get evaluated. So here B will see, okay, first minus minus is coming, so minus 1 already happened. A value is 100, minus is there, so B will also become 99 and A will anyways become 99. So if you take the printout of A and B, the answer will be 99 and 99. I hope you guys are clear. So this is a very simple logic. Okay, now let me also comment this part. Clear? So I'll just move this. Okay, let it be. I'll just move this because I've increased the size, font size. Okay, no, not to worry. Okay, let me delete this output console, make it clean. Okay, now let me try something interesting. Okay, so int a is equal to, let's say, 10. Okay, so now you make another value b, initialize another integer b, and you say ki it is at least 5 times of 10. Okay, 5 times of 5 times of a. So b is 5 times of a plus it is this much. Okay, you getting my point? So now we are slowly getting into little complexities here. So now what I'll do is I'll do syso I want A as well as I want B. Please write the code in your Eclipse. Don't look at my screen only. See, looking at my code and writing the code is very easy. Watching a video will make you feel, okay, I understood the logic, but when you actually start practicing, you will get confused. So better practice. Don't only look at my screen and not practice. Don't do that. Okay, now first and foremost, we'll go step by step. Here, what is the logic here? Here the value of A is 10. Clear? Because we have initialized and we have not done any increment or decrement or nothing here. So A is 10. Now comes the picture here. 5 times A. How much? 50. Clear? Cool. So 5 times A is 50. We're doing the mathematics, right? We're not doing anything else. So 50, and there is a plus symbol here. So let me add it. Plus is here. Now A plus plus. So what did I say? When it is a post increment, this thing will only get executed. It will ignore plus plus. That is how the logic of Java is. So what it will do? What is the value of A? 10. So 50 plus 10. This is the value of B. The value of B is this much. 5 into 10, 50, plus comes here, this plus comes here, okay, and A. Only this much will get equated, okay, so it becomes 60. So the value of B is 60. But what is the value of A here? A was 10, and now the latest value of A is A plus plus, which is 11. So always remember, here you write here the value of A becomes 11. Why? Because A gets incremented, right? A gets incremented. Okay. So what will be the output? The output here will be 11, because see, A is latest value is 11. 11 will be printed. What is the value of B? 50 plus 10, 60. But in interview questions, the interviewer will say, okay, I'll give you an option. Will it be 61? Will it be 62? Will it be 50, or they'll say 5 into 10, 50 plus, and then they'll mix up something, they'll add something, and they'll say it is 60 something else. So they'll confuse you, and you will get confused. But the answer is 11 and 60. Let's run this. See, you're getting the answer. Okay, so don't fall into the trap. It is very, very simple. Now I'll change something. Instead of A plus plus, I will write plus plus A. So now what will happen? Now the answer will change. Will it change or not? Yes, it will. So what will happen is 5 into A. So we are evaluating the value of B. Okay. So 5 into A is how much? 5 into 10, 50. Clean. Then there is a plus symbol. We are adding plus here. Now plus plus A. Now B will, this whole thing will be evaluated. B cannot say, okay, since it is not an post increment operator, so I will not do this. No, now the logic says, now the whole thing will get evaluated. See, I am telling you in a very layman's terms, that so that you can understand. Now what will happen is, this plus plus will be equated also. So A becomes what? A becomes 11. So 5 into 10, 50. This plus plus is 1. So this plus plus is 1. And A is anyways 10. So 10 plus 1, 11. So value of 11, which will be 61, is the value of B. Clear? And A will anyways become 11. Why? Because latest value of A will be plus plus A. 10 plus 1, 11. So the output will be, in this case, A is 11, but B will be 61. Very simple, guys. Got the logic? So it is very, very simple. Okay, there is no complication here, nothing. What I'll do is, I'll again put it in. Oh, okay, let me delete this. I am not getting enough space. Okay, I need space. You can take screenshots of this later, not a problem. Okay, now let me do. Now let's work on the post increment and post decrement and pre decrement. Okay, let's make A equal to 100. Fine. Now int B is equal to let's say 5 times of 5 times of A and A minus minus. So sysO, print the value of A, okay, print the value of B. So what will be the output here, guys? Please do the logic very carefully. Again, we will go step by step. Here the value of A is 100. We have initialized, simple, 100. Now this is what? This is again post decrement. So B will evaluate only up to this position. This minus minus, this decrement operator, it will totally ignore. So what will be the value of B here? 5 into 100, okay, which is 500. Then there is a plus symbol here. Okay, sorry, I deleted it. Okay, there is a plus symbol here, so it will do plus. It will focus only up to here. It is A. A is how much? 100. So the value of B, 600, is the value of B. And what will A become? A will become A minus 1. The latest value of A will become A minus 1, that is 100 minus 1, and A will become 99. 100 minus 1, which is equal to 99. Simple, because here A is A minus minus now. So what will be the output A? This one should be 99 and this one should be 600. So let's run the output. See, you got the answer. Very simple, nothing to be confused. Now we will even go further and we'll see the pre-decrement now. So instead of A here, we are pushing A here. Got it? So I'll remove this. Again, we'll go step by step. Here the value of A is 100, not a problem, works fine. Now B will have to take everything into consideration because it is a pre-decrement operator. So we are using the pre-decrement logic here. Now 5 into A. So the value of B is 5 into A, how much? 5 into 100, 500. What comes next? There is a plus sign. So do the plus. A minus minus A. So what will happen is minus minus A is nothing but 100 minus 1, which becomes 99. Okay. So it becomes 99. So the value becomes 599. 599 is the value of B, and A will be what? A will be minus minus A, which is 100 minus 1. A will be 99. So in this case, the answer of A will remain 99, but B will become 599. So I hope you people are clear. Got it? You got the answer, you got the logic. This is how it will work. Now, I will give you a small homework. Please do try. Instead of minus here, instead of plus here, make it minus. And then you tell me what the answer is. Okay? So they consider this as a homework. Please get back to me with answers. Okay? I am making it, so instead of plus, I have just introduced minus. So it is up to you. It is pure mathematics. Okay, I'm changing it, but you do the minus thing and get back to me with answers. Okay. Now, I have created a small, complicated program so that it will help you guys. Okay. This is the program which I have created. It is little lengthy. I have just created just out of fun. Nothing, no big deal here. Okay. So what I have done is I have given, okay, I will remove everything. I will not first, I'll remove everything because you people are good in copy pasting. So what I'll do is I'll remove everything. I'll not, because I was trying to help a certain people. So, okay, I have removed everything. I have not kept anything. Okay. So let us start. What I did was I declared a variable m which is equal to 100. Okay. I hope you can see. Okay, let's not make it 100. No, let's keep it 100. 100 is easy. So I have made m equal to 100. Then what I did was I declared another variable whose value is n minus minus. Then I declared another variable p and I made it minus minus m. Then I made another variable l and I made n minus minus. So again something is happening. The latest value is getting changed. And again I made z is equal to p minus minus and I concatenated with a pre-decrement operand, used a pre-decrement operand and evaluated it with n. So I have done 5 different kind of logics which I have used. So now what will happen? Again, go step by step. Do not skip any step, otherwise you'll get confused. So here what? Here the value of m is 100. You have initialized, excuse me, there is no pre, post, decrement, increment, nothing. So it remains 100. Fine, fair enough. Now here what happens? This is what? N becomes, so this is what? This is a post decrement operator. So in post what happens? Only this much is evaluated. This is completely ignored. Okay, sorry, this is completely ignored. So what will happen here? Here n, here the value of n is again n equal to m. Here the value of n is this one only. Minus minus it will ignore. Why? Because this is post decrement. Java will not take it. Okay, so it will equate up to here. Here the value of n is 100 because okay. Okay, but what will happen to m? M will decrease by 1, but m will become 99. Why? Because 100 minus 1, 99. Got my point? Now here what happens? Here p is equal to minus minus m. Minus minus m is a pre-decrement situation. So p will be taking what? Minus minus m is what? Minus minus m is 99, the latest value, minus 1. So p will be, p is the, here the value of p is minus minus m. The latest value of m is 99. So 99 minus 1, which becomes 98, and m becomes 98 too. Why? Because m became minus minus m, right? M minus 1. So it became 98. Simple. Now L is what? Again this is a post increment operator. So L is what? This will only equate up to here. L, the value of L will totally ignore this minus minus. Why? Because it is a post decrement. So what it will take? L equal to n. What is the latest value of n? You can check here. The latest value of n is 100. So here L is 100. Why? Because this will equate up to here. Okay, n is 100. In the latest you can see the latest value of n is 100. L is 100. But here the value of n will become how much? N minus minus, which is 100 minus 1. So n will become 99. I hope you are getting my point. Now the latest value of n is 99. Clear? So now let's come here. This is the most interesting part. Now z is equal to p minus minus. What is the value of p? What is the value of p here? P is 98. Okay, so what would you take here? Z will equate to p minus minus. So p minus minus what? So now I'll do, let's get confused. Okay, let's totally get confused here. So z will become p minus minus. So whatever we have learned so far, this will be challenged. So p minus minus. Okay, so typically p minus minus should we take 97 or 98? Okay, let me take 98. I'll explain why. I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm just telling you why. Let me take p minus minus. I'll take 98 only. Okay. Then there is this plus symbol. I'll take the plus symbol, and then minus minus n. What is the latest value of n? N will become 99. So the latest value of n, I'm taking 99 minus 1, 98. Okay, so n is equal to, I have taken this part as 98, p minus minus I have taken 98, plus since the latest value of n is 99, I have taken this one also. So what I'll do is, okay, I'll not print all these things. Let me all evaluate to Okay, so I'm not printing this also. I'm not printing this also. I'm not printing anything. I'm just printing this one, Z. I want the value of Z. So is Z equal to 196? If yes, then our logic is correct or not. Let's find out. Okay, so I am just keeping this one alive. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll mark it. I'll copy it. Okay, and I'll do it. Put it here. So the answer of Z should be 196 as per our evaluation. Okay, let's run. It's correct. Now, why, what, the most confusing part is this, right? People get confused here. P minus minus. What is P? P, you have to add the latest value of P. Here there is no P. Here, the latest value of P is 98. Keep 98. It is a post decrement operator. That is why we are using 98. Now, let's say for example, this becomes minus minus P. Okay. So here what will happen is, here you can use 97. So the answer will become 195. Got my point? I hope all your doubts are clear. Don't keep any further doubts. This is the whole program. What I'll do is, the whole program I will copy paste in my description and I will send it to you guys. You can do this. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll keep everything here. I'm not deleting anything. The only thing which I'll delete is I'll delete this. Okay, we'll do the mathematics downstairs. Okay, and I'm keeping this open. So now, fine. So what I have done is, let me close the gap here. Okay. Excuse me. Fine. What I'll do is we'll learn one by one. I'll take the print of each and every statement. I'll rather do that. Okay, I'll stop this one also. Okay. Now, I've just written to print the value of, what is the value of n. So what will happen here? You see, what is the latest value of n? What is the latest value of n? N will be this part. The value of n is not 99 because here we did not write. We should have written the latest value of p is 97. See, p here was 98. Here there was no description of p here. But here p became p minus minus. So latest value is 98 minus 1. So p is latest value is 97. Okay, and n will become n minus 1. Then here the latest value, the previous latest value was 99 and n will become 98. Simple. So here the answer should be 98. You agree? The value of n should be 98. Let's run. Bingo. We're good, right? Clear? Clear guys, I'll run this again. It is 98. I hope you understood this. Now, I'll remove this. Okay, I'll uncomment this. Now what will happen? Print, this posting parameter will print n plus plus. So what should be the answer here? My question to here is, this will print 98 or 99? That is my question to you guys. My answer is, this will print in the output console 98 and the latest value of n will become 98 plus 1 because the latest value has changed, n plus plus now. So n will become 99. Clear? So this should be the answer. So it will print 98 only in the output console 98 and 98 will be printed, but the value of n in the logic will change to 99. Of course, it will not print because I'm not printing n, I'm printing n plus plus again as a post decrement. Okay, so let me run this. Got it? It prints 98. I'll run again. It prints 98. Now, but the value of n has become 99. The latest value. Always remember you have to do the latest value. So now what will happen? Here, if I open this, okay, I'll uncomment this. So it will print what? Plus plus of the latest value. What is the latest value of n? The latest value of n is 99. So it will print plus plus 99. So it will print 100. Do you agree? Let's run the output. Yay. We got it, right? See, it prints 100. Again, folks, when it comes to post decrement, this one is taken into consideration and this one is ignored, but the addition happens for the particular variable which is declared. Okay, but here in case of pre-decrement, the latest value is first added by 1 and the value is again printed. I hope you are clear with this. Okay, now let's go further. I'll uncomment this one. So what will be this? What will it print here? The output will print 100. See, because it will consider only this one. Decrement operator it will not consider. The latest value of n is what here? See, output will be this and n will become, in the previous one what will n become? Here it was 99. It get added with 1 here. N will become 100 again. So here it will print 100, but the value of n will become 99. Of course, it will not get printed, but in the logic it becomes 99, the latest value. Okay, the latest value of n is 99. So let's run. See, it prints 100. It prints 100. Now I'll uncomment this also. So now what is the latest value of n? The latest value of n is 99. So this pre-decrement parameter will print what? Decrement parameter. This one will take into consideration. It is a pre-decrement, okay? So here the value will be printed as, the output will be printed as 98 and latest value of n is also 98. Getting my point? So the print will happen 98 and the latest value will become 98 of n. Okay, run this. Clear? I hope now you people have understood. Similarly, you can try this thing as well. It is very nice. It is very intuitive. I hope all your doubts are clear, because many people get stuck with these pre-increment, post-increment, decrement operators, and you practice this. Please practice this. This will clear all your doubts, whatever is left in post-increment and pre-increment and decrement operators. Everything will be clear. I hope you like this session. Please guys, subscribe to my channel and help me to post more videos. I will be posting much more better videos in future. I hope you liked everything. Thank you so much. Sarthak here, signing off.